What is up, everybody? It's the League Commish, Jimmy Milstead, and we are having fun here tonight. The League Draft, Year 2,
Part
League
2.
Fantasy. Mark Raymond, we haven't talked to him in a little bit. How's your cup experience, sir? The draft continues. What are we in, round 7, guys? Jordan Tyler.
Yep.
Mark Raymond, how are you going to defend this cup this year? Who's the best player you've drafted so far, in your opinion?
You know what? I'm a little shaky on whom I'm picking here, but it's, as they say, cups are won on the waiver wire. So I use that.
Nice.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, let me know, Commish. I think that Mark actually had more waiver trades than any other player or owner in our league.
You know what was? Yeah, I'll have to research that again. You know who didn't have any waiver wire pickups, and he didn't make the playoffs, but my brother-in-law Josh made 6 pickups all year. And he was a top. Don Cherry had him as a top-ranked player for a couple weeks. He just ran out of steam because he didn't pick up enough players. But waiver wire does matter, guys.
Yes, it does.
But
I don't know if this is a good pick. I don't know if this is a heartfelt pick.
Joe,
But we got to go ahead and pull up Kirill's running mate, his top assist mate,
Joe.
Matt Zuccarello.
Zook.
Matt, there you go.
Zook. How old is Zook, man? I mean, like, I'm not trying to age him, but
He's like 90. It's fine.
I mean, he's probably my size, but he carries a big stick, man. That guy, he's a good 1-2 punch with Kirill, man. That's going to be exciting.
Somebody send him a box of Geritol. He'll be fine.
He's a great teammate in that locker room.
He's 36. Calm down.
Hey, Nick, are we recording?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I can never tell, but all right. So Nick's got a stack there with the Frozen Norseman. We've got the Killer Bunnies. Dan Hall is up. Is anybody communicating with Dan? I know, Storky, you're really closer to him than anybody. He took Marty Natchez. Oh man, that is a great pick.
Yeah,
I believe I got Natchez last year off of Nick Reedy in a trade. And
Oh, not my guy.
Oh, Dougie.
what did I miss?
Dougie
Hamilton.
Robert.
Yeah, former defending champion. He has a Stork Cup championship. Another player that leaves the roster for Mark Raymond.
140, Jimmy.
Being killed.
Yeah, we're struggling here to find who we want here. I'm kind of stacked at left wing. But we're gonna go another center. I don't know. Wait, I don't know yet, man.
Nah.
I'm not gonna divulge. Can people see what I'm doing?
Oh.
Every time I press on something, it seems like
This
Yes,
is
we
mine.
see your cursor.
This
Yep.
is me.
Okay.
That's not you. It's me.
Okay.
okay. Every time I pressed on a guy, I'm like, shit. Can somebody see this?
Well, if you're gonna go Horvat, just pick him up.
No, he's not.
I know one thing is I don't really have a lot of defensemen so far, so I better look.
40 seconds.
No, Jimmy, just keep talking. We love when you just talk. Then
Yeah.
That way you
Yeah.
can do some research.
The problem is he's going to pick up Bo Horvat as the
That was
top
not-
next hit. Well,
You know what's-
if he doesn't pick one.
Come on, Jimmy, pick
Yeah.
somebody up.
28 seconds.
Other than Bo Horvat.
Man, I'm struggling here.
He already has
I
2
better get a winger. 14 seconds. I'm sorry I'm taking so long.
5,
Let's go Tyler Toffoli.
4.
Tyler Toffoli, a pickup in New Jersey. I got rushed there. Damn it. This other guy.
You made me reveal my next pick. Damn it.
That's all right. He's there for
I
you.
think the New Jersey Devils are not a Stanley Cup team, but they're going to be deep. I had to get some Tyler Toffoli. He's a Stanley Cup champion 2 times over, right, Stork?
Yeah.
I got Rush there. So, who's next?
That's a good pick.
The Wendigo.
Dingo's up.
Oh, Waylon, what are you thinking?
Went defenseman.
That's a good pick. I actually was thinking. I was thinking Brett.
Come on,
Brent.
Stork, do it to me. I know you're gonna do it.
Nick Reedy has a Brent Burns haircut. Storky's up next.
Yep.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
Of course
he
he
did
went,
it again. So guess what? I take the guy who was on my team last year from those same New York Islanders, Mr. Brock Nelson.
Wow.
Oh wow, Bo Horvat,
He's
and
always
then Brock. Some big time centers here.
be top at center.
Oh, big defenseman Pietrangelo, multi-cup Stanley Cup champ. DB Cooper's bringing in Cup champs like it's nothing. We are snaking here. What round is this, guys? Is this 8 already?
We're
Yep.
in 8.
Okay. I am still shocked that a couple players are still available. I mean, that's how deep this draft is.
All right.
By the way, guys,
I need to go with my old guy, Darnell Nurse.
that's a good pick. He's
That's
gonna another player that like Bouchard that's gonna swing it around. By the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this. 24-hour roster freeze. I think everybody has shown up. I don't think anybody is not. Let's go to Julio. We haven't talked to Julio in a while.
All right. Hold up. With the next pick, hold up.
Oh wait, Scott.
It's going to be a reach, but I'm representing the jersey, so you know who the next pick is.
Carlson?
Mr. Tom Wilson.
Tommy,
Oh,
Son of a.
you got to get penalty minutes, man.
I need my
and
hits, too.
And your
And hey,
hits.
I mean, you saw when he came back, those pucks going in the back of the net. It's going to happen again.
Scotty, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like all the players, the superstar players convene. Like this week, it was in Vegas. He was the Capitals representative. So I think it's going to be a big year for Tommy Wilson, man.
Well, you know that he's our next captain.
Oh, of course. He's rejuvenated. He's ready. Hopefully, he's not the guy always fighting. I don't.
Hi, baby.
But I think Tommy's going to have a rejuvenated year.
Yep.
What just happened there?
I don't know.
I did a screenshot so you could put it in your
Oh, okay.
thumbnail, Jimmy.
So the Langley Scorpions go after Noah Dobson.
Gotcha.
Storky, you were talking about that last
I
night.
talked about him last night, and I'm not going to let him go to a 10th round.
There you go. Yeah, Stork, I was talking about the Islanders last night. The only thing exciting about them to me is Matt Barzal and Ilya Sorokin. But Dobson is a hell of a player.
Yeah.
By the way, boys, my wife just brought me 2 more Mountain Dew, so this is 5.
Holy shit. Pass one off to Julio. What's your I don't know what I'm trying to ask here. The biggest part of the hockey season for you. What are you most excited for? Winter Classic's going to be out here in me and Tim's neck of the woods.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, damn it.
That's awesome. Who's it? Edmonton and Calgary? No.
No, it's going to be Seattle and Vegas. By the way, they open up each other with each other in Vegas. Oh God.
Wow.
Good pick, Waylon.
The mailman's back.
Thanks.
Who did Waylon take? Jeff Skinner. Yeah. You had him last
I was
year.
going to get Tommy.
You had him last year. Yeah. Scott
Yeah.
and Waylon are the biggest Tommy Wilson fanboys I've ever seen.
I was like, this is great. He's ranked like 108. He's way down the list on everything.
Yep.
Well, I had to do a jersey change now.
Nice.
Well, I got a minute left. What's the jersey change? Let me go back to Skype before I make my pick. Oh, he went to Kuzi. Scotty, what do you think of Kuzi? Is he getting traded?
He's definitely definitely gonna have a rebound year.
So, what do you think? Are you thinking Mantha's still? Is he getting traded?
They can't find a trade partner, so he's staying.
All right. Just asking. Man, I'm just looking here. I've got 42 seconds left. I kind of rushed my last pick. So, wow. I'm trying to figure out some certain situations. I'm going to take a chance. Guys. We're going back to the Buffalo Sabres. This is my Calder candidate. If anybody's going to take it from Connor Bedard, it's going to be a kid named Devin Levi. Welcome to the Americans. Goaltender, Buffalo Sabres.
Well, the good news is, everyone, that Jimmy will be trading a lot in the first week. So if you're open for new young players, he will have them for you.
Provo Etiquette takes Andrei Svechnikov. I was thinking about him 2 rounds ago. So, anybody have thoughts on Svechnikov? I mean, is it that serious of a knee? Is he fucked or?
Yeah, he's done for the season, I think.
He's on.
No, he's back.
No,
does Dave know that?
Towards the end. It's going to be a while.
Shit.
He's back for a while.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Otherwise, he would have gone a lot sooner.
Dave has a great team, but that might be I don't know, man. I thought he was going to be back by the time, but if anybody has any more information, let me know. I don't know too much about that injury. It was a pretty gruesome injury. Oh, Dylan Cousins.
Yes, good one.
Good pick.
I know that was Mark Raymond's guy last year. I wanted to take Cousins earlier. I just I didn't want to take too many Sabres. I just took a goalie from him. But Mark, you had Dylan Cousins last year. I think you had Dylan Cousins last year. He was just taken by Killer Bunnies. Any thoughts on Dylan Cousins?
It was a great waiver wire pickup, so I didn't even draft him. So yeah, he had a great season for me.
Oh, what do I do? What do I
think this
do?
year I went by position instead of by best player available. I'm kind of kicking myself.
No, I think it'd be okay. With this pick, I'm doing the same thing. I know me and Tim, we don't see eye to eye about one particular incident that happened to happen between the Kraken, but I think we do agree that flexibility is key, and looking at where we're sitting and where we stand. And I actually now, with this pick, have a playable team that I can actually put on the ice.
That's a great pickup. That's
Yeah.
a great pickup.
Yeah,
So
a good one. That's what I was gonna pick up. That was my next pick.
Cop is skating again.
Man,
Shit.
that was my pick.
I have a feeling who he took. Sammy Reinhart?
yeah.
I thought you were talking about Jared McCann.
Oh, he was there too.
Did Tim, you had Sam Reinhart?
I think last year I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember who had Sammy.
Yeah.
He had a great playoffs. Unfortunately, that didn't help you out for the regular season, but I thought Sammy Reinhart was a big reason the Florida Panthers went as far as they did.
So, Jimmy, in all, refresh my memory. Are we doing a keeper this year? Is it just one?
One keeper. That was what was voted on. My question, we'll have to revisit this. We're not doing it this year, but Mark, you brought it up, and we talked about it last night on StorksDesk. If you didn't watch, Nick, you brought up the great question. We're not doing it this year, though, guys. Keep that in mind because we didn't vote on it. In future, your keeper, should that be the round pick you give up.
Yes.
Let's say, did you say yes?
I say yes. It makes it more challenging because say you pick up a guy in the 6th round and he turns out to be a stud, you lose your 5th round next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you lose the one above. Yeah.
Yeah, and it keeps doing that every year.
But what is it? What was it with the first? If you lose your first, you lose your first and your 7th.
The stuff I've done before, you can't keep your 1st and 2nd rounders.
I mean, I'm all for that,
negotiable.
but I'll have to digress, or I'll have to defer to everybody else. I don't know, Julio. What do you think of that, dude?
The keep the keepers.
Yeah, do you think you should have to, or I don't know, man. What are your thoughts? Do you think
I've
you
I've
like
always
that?
been, I've always and I could always change my mind, but historically I've always been anti keeper altogether. But you know, definitely
Yeah.
wouldn't revisiting that again. But
Well, I mean, that's why we only had one this year. I know Stork, in his leagues, we have 7 in one of Stork's leagues. It's a big time keeper league. I respect that. I'm down for keepers, but I like having a mix. I don't like having too many. But Waylon, I know you're like Julio. Waylon, Waylon doesn't believe in having any keepers as well. I know he was anti-keeper. What are your thoughts, dude?
Good pick by the DuPont, by the way, while we're talking about this. Jonathan Marchessault.
Well, if you remember, Tim is an original Vegas Golden Knights fan.
A lifelong Golden Knights fan before the Kraken showed up, so you know.
Is Waylon? Waylon, are you there still?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, before I don't even know what I was going to ask. What are your thoughts? I mean, I know Waylon was not a keeper fan. What are your thoughts on the proposed rule in the future? We're not going to do it this year, but of giving up whatever round your keeper is.
I like that. I like the
Yeah.
consequence for keeping the guy.
Right on. So I don't know, Nick. What do you think? I'll go to Stork. He's the deputy. When we vote on this after this year?
Yeah, we'll vote on it after this year. I think there's lots to talk about, so we'll all put our heads together and come up with the best remedy if we're going to do something like that.
Yeah, but I do think we need to bring Mark in and get, kind of his thoughts on how we're going to do. If you lose, a draft pick because of this, but what if you trade? Can you trade the position in a draft pick? I mean, there's so much that goes into it, and I don't know if that overcomplicates, kind of what we're trying to do. But if you just can keep any 2 players, starting next year, with this year, keep any 1 player, it doesn't matter when you drafted them, and there's no consequence. I think that's effective. But I do like that the idea of can't keep your 1st and 2nd round players, and that just makes you build on some of those lower end, up and coming players. But
I don't like it because
totally
I took Bedard.
Well, it doesn't count.
That's a long-term play.
And it won't count. It won't count for that.
Yeah, it won't count this year, Timmy.
Or even the next year. That won't go in until, we decide that that's going to change. It won't change who you've already kept.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll all put our heads together on it.
Yeah, last night I'm kicking myself.
Good
I remember
pick, Alex.
Mark brought that up, and last night I didn't remember it until Nick brought it up on the show. I was like, damn it, that was one of the polls I wanted to ask. But, it is what it is. By the way, yeah, reviewing some picks here. Jonathan Huberto went to the Woody Woodpeckers. I'll go to Stork for this one. He's a former 100-point scorer. He had a really bad down year last year. I think he's going to be somewhere in the middle this year. Stork, a great pick by Woody Woodpeckers, or what?
He's not going to be a 100-point guy again, but he certainly won't have the dismal year that he had last year. I think look for him in the 80-point range, I think.
Good pick.
And then Alex picked up Nick's favorite guy, Ryan Hartman. That guy's a gritty center, former Nashville Predator, Minnesota Wild right winger too. And then she picked another Tim favorite, Valerie Nichushkin. Is this guy eligible to play? I mean, is he okay? Like cherry bombs. Cherry bomb is that's Alex's first questionable pick. What Timmy? What's the status on Valerie
Do we
Nichushkin?
know that he's still in America? Last thing we
Oh,
knew,
God.
he was in a Seattle hotel room and was dragged out.
Man, I don't know, man. Alex, I don't know what is in your locker room right now, but quality.
She said it'll be fine.
Okay. Just checking. And then Captain American John Carlson goes to the Woody Woodpeckers. Wow. Scott, were you targeting Johnny?
I was not.
Okay.
Mark Stone, good pick, Julio.
Julio gets the defending captain that lifted the cup last year. Will he play all season? And then it'll be held out.
What do you mean?
Julio.
Is he?
Well, no. What I'm saying is he's famous for getting hurt and then they hold him out for
Yeah.
a playoff run.
He played I think less than 50 games last year, but put up some good numbers when he was in. So I'm hoping for a good, healthy season.
Oh, and a sneaky great defensive pick by Tim DuPont Pipe Players. Brandon Montour. This guy was a beast last year in the playoffs. He'll get you hits. He'll fight, and he can score. Brandon Montour, the big reason the Florida Panthers got to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. Tim, any thoughts on that pick? You got a gritty defense right now.
Little concerned because he was banged up, but he'll be back supposedly November-ish. So we'll be ready to roll.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he was that banged up. So he's out that
not
long?
even on the daily
Oh, shit.
face-off roster right now. That's why I passed on him because I was like, wow, he's not even on there.
Oh, shit.
Shoulder surgery, but
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. Who do we got? We got the Frozen Norseman now.
Alrighty.
I just can't bring myself to pick up a St. Louis player.
nice.
Thanks,
Great pick.
Shane.
Great
Good pick.
I can't do it.
Jared McCann, I just mentioned him. So he does get McCann. So you cannot hate Nick anymore, Timmy.
Yes, I can. Unless he changes his tune and admits that it was a cheap shot and Makar is a goon and he should be banned from the NHL for life.
Tim, you do know that if I end up in the bottom half of the league about halfway through the season, all I'm doing is picking up goons. So I'm an old school hockey guy.
So Timmy,
I got a goon sitting in my queue right now.
Yes, you do.
Timmy, I got a question. Am I invited on your podcast that I took Kel McCarr at number 2?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I just wish evil things on Cal McCarr.
Yeah. All right, the mailman's up. Sorry. Jared McCann, by the way, went to Frozen Norseman. Nick Grady, and Max Domi. Wow, the Killer Bunnies. They're totally homers picks right now. Stork, you're out pick. Killer Bunnies, Max Domi. That's a good pickup though by the Leafs. I think Max will be all right. And then Cole Caulfield, big time. I think it's going to be a good year for Cole Caulfield. Probert etiquette, guys. Dave, I wish he was in our room here. He's quietly putting together a great game. I don't know. I just heard my. So the mailman, Jimmy Milstead, hearing some echoes in the background. I got a minute left. Let's see, there's some good players there. Real good players. I don't have much for defense. We've got. Wow, I see some good shit. We will take a chance though on a defenseman out of Detroit.
Oh, you suck.
Big boy, Germany.
Hey, Timmy, I muted you because you were the one with the feedback.
Moritz Seider.
Ah, you suck.
Moritz Seider is an added American. I thought he went a lot of early in drafts last year. I think, Stork, you might have had him last year. What are your thoughts? Did I make a mistake?
No, he's a good hockey player, right? But he's
Scott
still
Scott says
played consistently. So we'll see how he is this year. I think he's where Detroit goes. If Detroit does well, they'll do well.
I'm excited for that pick, guys.
Tama.
Hey, is Tim unmuted?
No, I muted him. I will try and unmute him right now. I muted him because
I
he was
don't-
the one with the feedback.
I don't want to mute Tim, man. We got to get Bowie his reactions.
Am I feedbacking still?
No, you're not. It's just yeah. Yes, you are.
Oh, he
Why
is.
is it Tim?
Nope. He'll be back.
Oh, big pick by Whalen. Thomas Hurdle.
Tama.
He's the best San Jose Shark. I mean, I honestly think Whalen, the Sharks are going to be, no offense, Whalen's girlfriend, by the way, guys, Callie, her name's, she's a great gal. She's a big San Jose Sharks fan. Whalen's girlfriend. The San Jose Sharks are going to be the worst team this year, guys. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, I agree.
He's going to score points, but my plus minus, I'll never win that category with him.
And speaking of plus minus, here's my help for plus minus.
What do we get? Oh, Hampus Lindholm.
Okay.
I almost I almost thought about taking him really earlier. That's a good pick.
He was on my team last year.
Yeah, he was. I remember. I think Boston's still going to be good. Stork, I don't think you think they're going to be as good.
No.
I know you're a Boston hater, like me and Scott are, and Julio, we're and Mark, we're Penguin haters, but I still think Boston still has some things left in the tank.
Well, they're not going to be horrible, but they're not going to be the same team. Bergeron was their heart and soul.
I'm going to have to agree with
disagree.
Stark there.
All right, so for my pick right now, I have a soft spot for this guy. Chris Kreider.
Oh, good pick. Was that Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark. Early on, I almost took him when I was thinking, who was it? Tyler Toffoli. I don't know why. I mean, Chris Kreider is good for 40 goals a year.
And I'm going to have to pick his teammate, not line mate, but oh well, here we go. 2 Rangers. I'm done with them.
Vinny Trocheck. That's right. He's a Pittsburgh native. I forgot they had Vinny Trocheck. Why did I forget about him? I'm kind of down on the Rangers. Not to make your picks. I'm not trying to shit on Mark Raymond, the defending champ. No.
Fine.
Not at all. Mark, I think, I don't know what it is. I just think they're getting Peter Laviolette as a coach. I'll let Scott and Julio. I'll just hand it over to you, Mark. What do you think of Peter Laviolette coaching that team? Do you think it'll be good?
Well, I mean, we saw what happened in Washington. I don't know. It's a crapshoot. I took a roll, and that's what I'm gonna go with. You know.
Alrighty.
Sorry, guys. Nick
Am I
told me to stay
feedbacking
away from the
again?
mic.
That's because you're getting up in the mic and it sounds like a.
Sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I'm taking my time.
Tim sounds really good, I think.
The mic feedbacking now?
No, you're good.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my screen went black on the little thing over here, but I can see everyone else. And then bizarre.
That was one of my guys.
He was
Ben.
never one of my guys.
Alex is laughing. I can hear Alex laugh. That's always good. So yeah, next week we're gonna have another Storks Desk, and we'll analyze everybody's rosters. Don Cherry will be live. Well, I wish, but we'll have our first rankings.
Oh, Kevin took my goalie. It's way man.
I got my 2 goalies now. I'm happy.
So, Mark,
Who's
who
your
are your
number one?
goalies? I haven't seen you.
Yeah, who's your number 1?
in the draft, I'm like way less sure about.
Oh, Storky left. He'll have to return here, Mark.
Here's we've got for Mark.
Pavel Buchnevich goes to the Washington Wendigo after Jeremy Swayman went to Langley. Go ahead, Nick.
So we've got the Woody Woodpeckers, 3 goalies: Sorokin, Vasilevsky, and Soros. God,
Wow.
there's going to be some trading.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a smart move.
It is. And then we've got with Adna Americans. What is their team so far? Let's look. We've got Tage Thompson, Brandon Point, Kevin Fiala, Zach Hyman, Tyler Toffoli, Cal McCarr, the greatest defenseman there is,
Wow.
Morty Sider, and if I said his name wrong, which I probably didn't, Hillebuck and Levi. I'm thinking
All right.
Jimmy's going to go right wing.
Nick, you are correct. I don't know. He's eligible for right wing and center. I thought he was a center, but I'm going to take him. And we were talking about this team last night where I didn't think they're that sexy except for Ilya Sorokin. But this guy was the other sexy guy, and I'm going with a former Seattle Thunderbird, Matthew Barzal, right wing. I think that's a sexy pick. What do you think,
That's a good
Tim?
pick.
That's
do
a
you
good
think,
pick.
Oh yeah. Anybody from Seattle's a sexy pick, even if it's the junior leagues.
I mean, he's a first liner, so.
Dave goes with Jake Gensel. Gensel's going to be on the IR for, man, I hope he looked at that. He's going to be out a little bit. I don't know the details, though. If anybody has better knowledge on that, I think Jake's going to be out a bit.
Jimmy, I know that the Pink Whitneys have hit you a little,
Yeah,
but
a
you
little
can
bit.
stay right where you're at. You
All
can
right,
talk
all right.
normal, and everybody will hear
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You got me.
He's up there on everyone's stuff.
I mean, Jake Gensel, though, is going to be a solid player.
That's a great Minnesota product, man. I remember watching him play high school hockey. And as a lot of people don't know, they probably heard it on the podcast multiple times. High school hockey here in Minnesota is huge. It's like playing watching college teams play and everything else. And seeing some of these young kids come up, from junior high to high school, then into college, and then into the NHL is absolutely phenomenal. And he was incredible in high school. So it's a good thing to see some of these Minnesota products play and get up there in some of these teams.
Sorry, that was me. I'm texting the Yahoo. Holy shit, I just heard that shit. So, Killer Bunnies take Luke Hughes. I was going to take him earlier. What do you guys think of Luke Hughes? Quinn is the new captain of Vancouver. Jack is a phenomenal stud with the Luke's Devils. Luke Hughes, he could be another Calder candidate, guys. Who's available here to talk? Stork left. Mark left. Julio, what do you think of Luke Hughes? He scored his first ever goal against our Capitals in overtime.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Don't recall too much on Luke, but
he was the number 4 pick a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember there was big talk about him. But yeah, but I don't recall too much on him. I apologize.
Oh, it's good. I think he could be the best Hughes guy. I mean, Jack's gonna be a 100-point guy if he can stay healthy. Quinn, phenomenal defenseman. Luke, I think, could be every bit as good, if not better. That is a sick pick by the Killer
Dan
Bunnies.
did it to me again.
Yeah, did you see that, Stork? You were out. What do you think? He got Luke Hughes.
He was on my list too.
Yeah, he was on my list.
All right, I'm gonna pick a guy. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I'm just gonna go and see how he does. So here we go. Kind of hoping he gets the some of those breadcrumbs from the other guys. So here we go. Uh-oh, it's not going. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Evander Kane.
Oh,
That's a good pick.
That was between the two I was picking, Julio. So great minds.
Julio, that's a great pick. You got to get a piece of the Edmonton Oilers pie, guys. Julio,
Lots of
you have
points. Lots of
you have
points.
Julio. You have Ryan Nugent Hopkins and Evander Kane.
Yep.
Am I
Let's see
missing
what
anybody
he's
else?
got. He's got Nathan
that's
McKinnon,
By the way-
RNH, Kuzmenko, Kane, Kyrou, Stone, Heiskanen, Hughes, Quinn type, and Mika Zijanabad.
And Nick, you took Stuart Skinner. So you have the faith in that gentleman. Are you happy with your goaltending there, Nick?
No.
Not yet.
Not
Who was
yet.
your goaltender so far? I haven't looked at your team.
That's all I got.
Stewie Skinner.
Stewie Skinny.
Better pick them up.
Pipe player, Tim. What are your goalies?
Only our friend from Dallas so far.
Okay, yeah, Jake O. That's a good goalie. He's good for a string of injuries, but hopefully not. All right, guys. Cherry bombs are up. We're about to finish round 10 and begin 11. I cannot wait to review these rosters, but Alex has had a great team. I guess so. While we're waiting on Alex's pick, are you guys satisfied of how our rosters are set? With I believe it's 18.
Yeah.
Are you guys happy, Scott?
Definitely.
Okay. Storky, I know you're a traditional 18 guy. I want to say we have 18, right? Yeah. We have a couple more utility players, but I'm overall happy with it. If you guys think of some better things, let me know, Bob. So Humo goes Evander Kane. Oh, DuPont pipe players. Tyler Bertuzzi. I think Tyler Bertuzzi is going to be a dark horse on Leafs Nation. Stork. Damn it. What a great pick by Tim Kelly. I think Tyler Bertuzzi is your perfect player on your team. And Tim, unbelievable pick, dude. You totally took somebody that I was eyeing. And then Philip Forsberg, he's always good. Go ahead, Storky.
There goes the goalies again. The goalies are going to start going again.
Let's hope that
All right.
Jari doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Mark, correct me if I'm wrong. I got to talk to Alex. She's back there. Is that Alex's first Penguin, or am I wrong?
I think it might be my first Penguin. Yeah.
Yeah. It's her first Penguin.
Well, I mean, I think the Penguins are going to be a good team, but it's going to be off of Tristan Jarry. So if she gets anything, I think it could be a big year for her. Jarry was an all-star. Stork, you had Jarry last year, right?
Oh, she went back-to-back Penguins.
Back to back.
What did she get?
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Ricard Rical. So she didn't have any Penguins before, and now she has two.
She had to go Penguins. I was surprised. Did Malcolm get picked yet?
No, he has not.
Don't
Malcolm
talk
is
about
still
him.
I think the only reason he hasn't been picked because you have like 5 Capitals fans in this league. Wait,
Probably
1,
top to the
2,
next
3,
round
4. Yeah, you got 5 Caps fans in this league. It's unbelievable. I mean, I respect Gino, but
I ain't picking.
you know,
I ain't picking him.
I would definitely would have taken a Crosby if it would have been the right position, and I would probably have taken Jake Gensel if he wasn't hurt. After that, I probably would have taken a chance on Carlson, but it didn't happen because Cale Makar hit your boy. Tim's gonna hate me for the rest of this year. But where are we at, guys?
Mark Wood
Woodpeckers.
is up.
So I think Mark's got a solid goaltending unit. He's definitely going to want to trade one of those guys when he sees it.
Especially
Once
though we're
again,
not doing the goal starts category this year.
yeah. Oh, Scott, in case you haven't watched,
Most likely
there's
will
no
be
full starting.
Yeah.
Three minimum starts you have to have. I think it's great. I think that prevents any loss. We talked about that on the Storks desk. Waylon, what do you think of that?
Hate it. That's a lot of the
What?
things I could win in the goal.
Shit, you hate it?
Goalies. No,
goalie
I
starts.
think it's good.
Oh,
That was
okay.
the only thing I could win. It was the easiest one. I just pick up some scumbag that was starting.
But then you ended up with Waylon, if I recall, only had one playoff goaltender. And it was Stuart Skinner. So, and he did all right. But hey, Waylon got the third place.
No, there's DuPont just took my goalie.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn it.
So DuPont has Ilya Samsonov and Jake Ottinger. That's actually a pretty good duo. Oh, a sneaky pick by Woody Woodpeckers. Robert Thomas. I'm not high on the Blues, but Robert Thomas, that's a great player. Anybody want to expand on Robert Thomas?
He's a good playmaker.
Yeah, I like that kid.
Doesn't score a lot of goals, but he can set them up.
He's a thick individual if you ever seen him too. Tree trunk. Just a tree trunk.
He reminds me of Adam Oates.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So Huma is up. So is anybody available to see how guys' teams are looking? Because
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So Huma's
Okay.
got Nathan McKinnon.
let's look at Julio.
RNH, Andrei Kuzmenko, Vander Kane, Jordan Kyrou, Mark Stone, Miro Heiskanen, Quinn Hughes, Mika Zajenabad, and Vitek
Julio.
Vanacek.
Julio. I mean,
That's a top team right there.
I'm not sold on VTech, but your offense and your defense look really good. Who's sold on VTech? Mark?
Raymond.
All right.
Yeah. The
I'm
defense
still,
is going to save them. The defense is going to save them.
I'm high on the Devils. Their goaltending, we got to see. But Julio, though, great team.
5 seconds, Julio.
Floor's
Good
on
pick.
Julio.
Oh,
He goes Sergei Berker. Oh, the Bob.
I hope he does well.
He had a great playoff run. Stork, do you have anything on Florida's goaltending? Is Spencer Knight not coming back this year, or is he? I don't know.
Not that I know of. I think he's going to take over as number one eventually.
Well, I mean, this year, Bobrovsky should be safe. They had Alex Lyon, right?
Yes, they did.
I don't know where he went.
I'm not sure. I think Knight's going to take the bulk of the games this year. Just my own gut feeling.
Yeah,
Rosen Norseman. Oh, go ahead, Julio.
No, I was trying to do some background research on that. Yeah, so maybe Knight later on, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Bobrovsky's 35 or 36 now, isn't he not?
Yeah, he's getting up there. I didn't know if he was that old, but
Yeah,
who do we go?
I think he's 35.
Nick Ehlers, great pick by Nick Reedy. Jake DeBrusk for the Killer Bunnies and Mark Scheifele. So the picks are coming quicker, and it's my pick now. Wow. Evgeny Malkin is still here, guys. 24 goals, 48 assists.
Look at the Adna Americans. We've got at center Tage Thompson and Brandon Point. Left wingers Kevin Fiala and Zach Hyman. Right wing Tyler Toffoli, Matthew Barzell. Defense Cal McCarr, greatest defenseman in the league. And then Mortis, I don't even know how to say his last name there. Jimmy? Sider.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. And then we got Hellebuck and Levi.
Wow. So
Need some utility.
yeah. I got some utility here. I want to take Malkin, but he's old. You know who the Adna Americans is going after, and we're in what round is this? 11? I can't believe he is still available. My first Seattle Kraken at center, Matty Beniers.
Damn it.
Oh,
So
Drew.
I got some depth at center, Timmy. What'd you think of that pick? Round
Ah.
11.
Ah.
The colder
Colder.
kid is
Should
it
have been
round
the Lady
11?
Bing as well.
Yeah. Timmy,
Yeah.
I'm
Love
excited.
It. Love it.
I'm a Matty
Gives you a
Beniers.
reason to go to Climate Pledge Arena and cheer them on.
I've always been a Matty Beniers fan, guys. Timmy, you saw me. Hey, by the way.
I know.
Great pick.
USA.
Great pick.
USA.
USA. USA.
Great pick, Storky.
Troy Terry. Okay, yeah, he scored. Oh, wait. Real quick, let's go to Washington Wendigo. Drew Doughty. I mean, this guy, he missed some time last year, right, guys? When he came back, he was a force. Waylon, Drew Doughty's the biggest trash talker in hockey. What are your thoughts, Drew Doughty? I think the Kings are a player this year, guy.
I need that attitude on my team. Better to calm a guy down than pump him up, right?
Yeah, as a coach, how do you deal with that kind of stuff in football?
Let him be himself.
All right.
Try to keep him under control a little bit.
Yeah.
How I do it in football?
Yeah.
Are we still a family show or?
Yeah, we're a family show. Fuck. Or no, we're fuck it.
I tell them shut the fuck up. But then let them run their mouth. I don't care.
So Nick, can we go? Nick, can we go to the third place finisher last year's team, Washington Wendigo? This guy is a silent killer, man. Waylon knows his hockey, dude.
Nova. Scott.
We've got
yes.
You're
great
killing me.
pick, Scott.
You are
Great
killing
pick.
me.
Aiden Hill goes.
He's only the Stanley
131st.
That's a good pick.
Yep.
He's only the Stanley
That was-
Cup winning goaltender.
Exactly.
So here we go. We've got with Washington Wendigo, JT Miller at center, Anzi Kopitar at center.
Killing me.
Left wing, Atari Panarin, Brad Marchand. He can go to hell. We got Pasta, Kucherov, Burns, Brent Burns, Drew Doughty, Jeff Skinner, Thomas Hurdle, Pavlo Bunchevich, and no goalie though.
Waylon is a
Goalies
goaltending
are
machine.
overrated.
Goaltending's his next pick. I guarantee you that. Chandler Stevenson goes to the. And speaking of goaltending, DB Cooper snakes with Chandler Stevenson and Freddie Anderson. So
Great picks.
the defending champion. I think I'm high on the Carolina Hurricanes. Mark, what are your thoughts on Freddie?
Well, Nova's kind of killed my my buzz there, but I'm not going to go into my strategy. But that was my second choice. But I think they'll be a great team. So lots of wins for him.
Problem is he has to stay healthy because that's why I didn't end up picking him this time. I picked him last year and he sat half.
Really?
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, my turn.
Good pick.
Returning to the team.
Good job.
Logan Couture. You know, Scotty, he was rumored to come into the Capitals. I don't know. It might have been a Kuznetsov or a Mantha thing, but, he's a little bit long in the tooth as far as age, but Logan Couture is a good player. I still think the Sharks are the worst team in the league this year.
He did good for me last year.
Yeah. Respect.
It's early going, but I think Scott's the team that's team to beat this year. You're looking good, Scott. Great draft.
Thank you.
Storky goes with Travis Konechny. Dave's going to be mad. Travis Konechny's always a Probert etiquette special.
Hold down. You'll see how many positions you have.
Well, if he was going to take him, I'm glad to take him and sign him up.
Jimmy, you are on the
Oh,
clock.
Darcy Kemper. Wendigo get a good goaltender late at 136 in the round 12. Wendigo finally get their guy between the pipes. I think Darcy could be a great, have a great year here. Last year, he just got acclimated to the Capitals after a Stanley Cup championship and a short season off season. Good pick there, Waylon. Give me your thoughts as I look for a pick.
Needed a goalie. Might
Of
as well
course.
get one that I'm gonna watch.
Nice. Well, I'm looking for some value here. And I think I have some. Man, I'm probably overlooking some guys. Probably overlooking. Let me. I got 50 seconds, guys. Let me indulge you. Evgeny Malkin is the big standout here, but let me know when there's 20 seconds left.
You got 35 right now. 30.
Oh shit.
25.
Okay, there's a player. Uh,
15 seconds.
Yeah. I don't like this guy's plus minus. But so I'm gonna go with Gustav Forsling out of Florida. I had him on my team last year. Guy was a tremendous plus minus value. I got a bonus defenseman. Gustav Forsling, welcome back.
Might be a little bit of a reach there, Jimmy, but not a bad pick.
I was gonna go Tyson Berry, but I don't trust the Nashville Predators. He's a great power play guy.
So I'm going to also reach a little bit, but I can pick him because he doesn't play for St. Louis anymore. And I think that he's going to have great success in Ottawa, and I'll make it quit. And I'm going Vladimir Tarasenko.
That's a great pick, Nick.
That's really good. That's really good.
That's a really good pick.
I think I had him last year for a bit.
By the way, Dave got Thatcher Demko. I like that goaltender a lot. I just I got to see him come back from big time injury. And Jonas Korpisalo gets drafted by the Killer Bunnies. I think Ottawa could be really big if he stays healthy. Korpisalo's biggest hindrance is injury and health. But Tarasenko, Frozen Norseman, you drafted him last year and then gave up on him.
I had to. I wasn't scoring enough points. I had to get people out there that the plus minus wasn't negative 5,000. And it was rough. Towards the end of the year, he came back on and started playing like he should have. But by that point, my hole was too big.
Your hole was too big.
This is a family show, Jimmy. So we got Julio. Julio is on the clock, and we've got Nathan McKinnon. We've pretty much went through your lineup like 8 times, Julio, so I'm not going to go through it again. Mark intently looking. Tim has already got his pick in. He's just hoping to God that no one picks it.
Yep. That's right.
Nova's the same way. He's just sitting there on
No,
needles waiting.
Nick, Nick, if you get a chance, let's go through Mark Wood's roster. He hasn't been here.
I will definitely do that, but we're going to have to go ahead and stop the recording and start it again in about 5 minutes. So might as well do it now.
We're going on 3 hours?
Yep.
Holy